So, when you think of your least favorite female character tropes, what is it that comes to mind? Is it the lady who's a walking pair of tits with no personality of her own? Or maybe it's the clumsy, quirky girl who falls for the guy who acts like a jerk for no reason whatsoever. Let us not forget the cool girl male fantasy who is effortlessly hot but still eats whatever she wants and watches sports without complaint. These would all be great picks for a least favorite trope. But when it comes to leading ladies who grind my gears, it's really hard to beat out the insecure girl. Those of you who read a lot of romance will know exactly who I'm talking about. She's the drop dead gorgeous girl with the perfect body and flawless face, but can't for the life of her understand why she's getting so much attention, or why everyone she meets wants to date her, until the male lead comes along and explains it to her. And even then, she has a hard time believing him. The two best known examples of this are probably Bella Swan from the Twilight Saga or Anna Steele from 50 Shades of Grey. Kill me now. Now, listen, I want to be clear that there is nothing wrong with writing an insecure character. There is nothing wrong with writing an insecure female character. It leaves a lot of room for character growth, not to mention it's relatable. We all have our insecurities to overcome. The reason I take issue with this trope specifically is because the only way these women are able to gain any kind of confidence is through male validation. It's fine if their love interest is supportive or encouraging, but it should not be the entire reason the MC feels better about herself. Otherwise, the couple risks becoming codependent, and that is not what you want. At least, not if you want to write a healthy relationship. If you're trying to write a toxic one, then have at it. Go nuts. The thing is, I think a lot of these writers are approaching this from the standpoint of wanting their female leads to appear humble. And that's understandable. If you're constantly in the head of someone who thinks they're better than everyone else, that can get old real fast. Or maybe not. After all, House MD ran for 8 seasons, so what do I know? My point is, writing a humble MC is a fair goal, but humble and insecure are not the same thing. A woman can be aware that she's beautiful, and believe it or not, enjoy being beautiful without being a stuck up snob. I think there's no better example of this than Elle Woods from the movie Legally Blonde. Elle is gorgeous and she knows it. She takes a lot of pride in her clothes, her hair, and her makeup. In addition, she also has a lot of confidence in her own abilities. And because of this, a lot of people do make the mistake of thinking she must be a crappy or insufferable person. But that couldn't be further from the truth. She's incredibly sweet and always quick to lift up others when she can. And that right there is the key. Elle is smart enough and emotionally mature enough to recognize that just because she is beautiful, kind, and intelligent, it in no way prevents other people from being all those things as well. She's quick to recognize these traits in other people, compliment them when she sees them, and boost their confidence if they're feeling down on themselves. This is what makes a character truly humble, not a laundry list of insecurities. And again, I do want to reiterate, insecurities are fine, just so long as they're recognized for the character flaw that they are, and not held up on a pedestal as a positive. This applies to a whole host of other negative traits too, not just insecurities. Jealousy, anger issues, drinking problems, you name it. If anything, characters like Bella or Anna just end up coming off as dumb for not realizing why they're getting so much attention from other people. And not a lovable kind of dumb either. People are also ironically less likely to be attracted to people who are horribly down on themselves, making them poor choices for the leads of romance stories. If you are planning on writing an MC who starts off as insecure, my advice is to give them confidence in other areas to try and balance things out a little. Maybe after years of bullying, they're insecure about their looks, but they don't doubt their skills as an artist. That kind of thing. That said, we really do need more female leads with the confidence of Elle Woods, so I highly encourage you to go the opposite route and write a leading lady who knows she's got it going on, but that other people do too. That said, at the end of the day, it is your story, and only you know what's best for it, so good luck to you. Now listen, before I go, I do just want to say that I know I've already picked on Twilight and 50 Shades quite a bit on this channel, and I don't expect that will change much in the future. I go after these franchises, first because they're very well known, and second because I believe they promote harmful messaging about relationships. But if you fully recognize that and still enjoy them anyway, then that is totally fine. My intent here is not to police what you can and cannot like, just to provide the best advice I can for new and future writers. Anyway, that is going to wrap things up for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Until next time, remember to stay as brilliant as art queen Elle Woods with all her style and confidence. Have fun writing, everybody, and I will see you in the next one.